hold on. Read your precept.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 10 and verse 9.
Read it out.
And it went unto the angels and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter.
Right.
And it shall be in Shalaki, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
Y'all slide down. So you hear what it said? It's gonna be bitter.
Come on down.
So it's gonna not be so pleasant at first, but after a while they will learn to accept it. My daughter, she more than my son, she learns to. She learns to accept it, and she enjoy it. She likes saying, I don't want to go to that girl's house, she a devil. Like you gotta let them accept the truth. Like you in your zeal to make your children happy, you're gonna keep them from learning the truth. You want to give them a little bit.
I want them to know the truth.
So just they can accept it. They can deal with it.
You gotta straight up let them know.
Anybody else had a precept? Hold yours, I'm gonna get you.
No, he got it.
Oh, he got it?
This one comes from Brother Elijah right here. The book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot.
So if you're lukewarm, you're not making a decision, cold or hot. See, the Most High don't deal with that. Make your decision. Get down or lay down.
I will spew thee out of my mouth, because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable, poor, blind, and naked. Meaning without the law.
Anybody else had a precept they want to bring out?
I got one.
Ask that question. I'm gonna get you a question in 1 second.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock into pieces? So you gotta just take it on the chin, like the brother was bringing out. You can't be lukewarm. You can't tell them we gotta do this, but that right there, y'all can kind of keep that a little bit. You gotta give it all to them at one time. You gotta give it all to them at one time.
Read it again.
The precept. Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith Yahweh, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? So the brother brought out a precept. It's like honey, but when it goes into your belly, it's bitter. So you got to take what's in the Bible for what it is. Period. Our children, us, we got to be reborn in it. They have to take it as it is. As we learning it, that's just what it is. Feel me? And it's gonna be harder. Kids got other friends and they doing this and look at what I just got for Christmas and this and that and my birthday. But at the end of the day, we're supposed to be separate from that.
That's right.
And it's more glory and honor in that than having worldly gifts or whatever the case. A gift destroyed the heart.
I have a two-part question.
Go ahead with your question.
So my first question is, do we hate white people? Because I dislike white people a lot. Me, in my heart, I don't hate nobody. That's just not who I am. My second question is, do we have a self-defense class where we fight? So do we hate white people, and do we have a self-defense class where we can come and we can get it in?
The book of Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 24. I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him.
So the Lord hates a lot of things, but nothing like Esau. He hates him thoroughly. There's no love. I love what my father loves. I hate what my father hates.
Bring it out.
And he hates Esau. I'm saying it out my own words, but he's gonna read it for you right now. Go ahead, read.
Does he know who Esau is?
Listen. Read.
Book of Psalms 139 verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee.
So you gotta hate who hates you, right? If somebody hates you, you're not gonna hate them. Somebody put your damn, where's the sign? You got it? Somebody put your people through misery, slavery, you just gonna love them? For
No, I'm
what
not
reason?
gonna love
You know, we've been put in captivity by all of these nations, but you know what the white man did?
I'm definitely not gonna love him.
The white man took your nationality away from you. He kept you from knowing who you are. It's bad enough we were a slave to these other people, but they didn't destroy us entirely and take away what was natural, what was rightfully ours, which are our
I
nationality.
understand what they did to him.
Run them precepts down.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee?
Read.
I hate them with the perfect hatred.
So he hates them with a perfect hatred.
I got it.
It's perfected his hate for them. I'm trying to get to that perfection.
I'm there.
I hate them, but I'm not. Nah, you're not there yet.
You got a precept.
If you truly hated him, you'd get with the Most High's program. You'd learn what he learns, so you can hate them perfectly. I know you do, but you gotta hate them perfectly. Go ahead, read.
I count them mine enemies.
So he's counted as their enemy. I mean, they're counted as his enemy. They're an enemy unto the Most High, because the white man is contrary to the Most High. Everything he does is against what the Most High says. The white, huh? And where do you get knowledge from?
Me?
Yes. Where do you get knowledge?
Life and the book.
True knowledge comes from the scriptures. That's why we're trying to give our brothers knowledge, so that we can, when it's time for that war, we ready. We want to finish answering your first question first. Go ahead. No, read your different one.
The book of Ecclesiastes. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace.
So there's a time to love and there's a time to hate.
That's right.
This ain't the time to be loving Esau.
That's right.
There's a time for peace and there's a time for war. The war is coming. Like, we're in spiritual war right now.
Bring it out.
We have to battle our own people first before we even battle Esau. We have to fight through all the nonsense, all these people that are telling us to love him, all these people that are telling us to wear our pants under our ass like homosexuals. We have to battle all that and get our men in a righteous seat, get them prepared or get them ready to fish other men, so that when it's time for war, we are ready.
And I agree with you 100%.
You done with that?
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
And there's some history in Israel. King David. 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse 14. And Yahweh stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad the Edomite. He was of the king's seed in Edom.
He said, "Is a what to?"
Of the king's seed in Edom.
Before that?
Hadad, the man, the Edomite.
Was he though?
What was it?
He was of the king's seed in Edom. Oh, Salakia. And Yahweh stirred up an adversary unto Solomon.
He said an adversary. He didn't say a friend. He didn't say a partner. He said an adversary.
Right.
From the womb, they've always been your adversary. We were separated because we were fighting in the womb. We'll never be friends.
I just got my second question. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
But we want to finish answering your first question, because it's more than just you. We have to do it for Israel's sake.
Right.
It's more than just you. You asking a question not only for yourself, but you asking it for the nation.
Right.
So we have to edify it like that. Go ahead.
Hadad the Edomite, he was of the king's seed in Edom. For it came to pass when David was in Edom, and Joab the captain of the host was gone up to bury the slain, after he had smitten every male in Edom, for 6 months did Joab remain there with all Israel, until he had cut off every male in Edom. That Hadad fled, he and certain Edomites of his father's servants with him, to go into Egypt, Hadad being yet a little child.
You know Edom is the white man, right? Esau, that's their kingdom, that's their nation.
I didn't know that.
All right, so there are 18 nations. Not what you learn in, like, there's what is it, 500 countries or whatever.
Yeah.
They try to confuse you. There's only 18 nations. Everything else is it's just to confuse you, like I said. So their biblical name is Esau.
Right.
That's their biblical name.
Right.
They started calling themselves white people in the 1600s, in the Renaissance, like we said, because white means pure, it means holy. They're trying to put themselves above everyone else, but they're not white. See his shirt? His shirt is white. You never see nobody walking around like this.
And I do honestly
That's be
understand.
weird. Like they call us black. Ain't nobody walking around. I'm real dark. Ain't nobody walking around looking like this.
There's nobody
Not
up
even
here
an
that's
African.
black.
Nobody's black like
This is my 4th time coming and listening to y'all. I honestly understand it.
Now he's teaching everything. Yeah, I'm just using your question to teach everyone.
Okay.
I'm not only answering your question because I know I already answered you, but I have to answer it for everyone else.
Right.
You understand? We done with the
Finish the account.
Well, the point that I brought out was when you are the seed of your father. So when you kill every male that's part of the nation, that nation is no more. So that just goes to show you how certain people in our history knew that Edomites or Caucasian people weren't our friends. We can't make no affinities with them, period. He slew it was only him, the king seed, Hadad, and a handful of Edomites left. He killed every male in Edom. Caucasian man.
because they're from the
Esau is Edom. So the Edomites is the nation of Caucasian people. So he only left a handful of them because he has a perfect hatred against them.
And that's in the history too, because just to land me back on what you're saying, they have a book called Who is Esau? Right? I got the book from Icarab. And that takes you in the Greco-Roman culture. They confess that they're Idumea or Edomites. The Rothschilds, the super elite, they know that they are Edomites. You understand?
That's right.
And to this day, our people still arguing with us like, the white man is not Esau. They do not want to accept it.
Right.
because they have Stockholm syndrome.
They know who they are.
And then the Most High makes them appear impoverished.
Wow. The Rothschilds know
Those
exactly
are
what they
gypsies or something. Damn.
That's crazy,
Go ahead, read.
right? He do that every time.
The book of Obadiah, 1 verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
So the house of Jacob is going to be a fire, right? And the house of Joseph a flame. Read.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau for stubble. Because in the end, we're going to destroy them. They'll be destroyed by our hand. Thus says the Lord. So like you were saying, we need to get ready for war, right?
Right. So
In the end,
that's my second question.
we're going to get there.
If you let me answer.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
So in the end, there won't be any remaining. You're not going to see any of these jackals running around. They'll be done away with. All right.
Straight from the Caucasus Mountains.
Right there
look
is a
like
witness
it.
against them.
Look like it.
That is a witness
Vagabond.
against them. If Jake has any deficiency when he's taking care of a child, they not only come to his house, but they will beat down his door to take that child away, man. But they will leave vagabond Esau to wander, man, with the dogs, and they don't interrupt that. Just think about it, man.
Go ahead, read, brother.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13.
Bring it out.
As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
So as it is written, Jacob, who's changed his name to Israel, the Most High loved Jacob. He has a love for us. That's why we're his chosen people. Read.
But Esau have I hated.
And he's hated him. He's always hated him. He always will hate him. He has indignation for him.
Forever.
Forever and ever. And ever. Read.
So if the brother was asking, should we hate? Okay, I'm just gonna let you figure this out yourself there, brother. Okay, this was in the curses of Deuteronomy. You right? The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the word whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold unto your enemies.
To your friend?
To your enemies.
Your brother?
To your enemies.
Your buddy?
To your enemies.
They're your enemy.
Bring it out.
You don't love your enemy. You hate your enemy. One more precept and we'll get to your next one.
This is Psalm.
You have to have the patience of a saint.
I got patience, brother. I got a lot of patience.
This is Psalm chapter 109 and verse 12. It says, let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. So Psalm 109 is dealing with Esau. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh, and let not the...
Yeah, you doing too much.
Go down the street, man. If you throw something up here, you're gonna get put to death.
Read.
Go down the street, man.
Read.
Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before Yahweh continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. So the prophecy says that when they get exterminated, he's not even gonna remember them. Ain't nobody gonna be like, dang, what happened to them Caucasian people? Nobody's gonna care. That goes to show you how the Most High feels about them. One vessel was created to honor and another one to destruction, like it tell you in Romans chapter 9.
Now your second question, go ahead.
Thank you. I get it, by the way. I do understand. My second question was, one day I was giving love to my sister because I love my black women, and I was giving her a compliment. Wasn't this brother's wife, wasn't this brother's girlfriend, just I was saying, Queen, you are beautiful. And a brother came out of me at nowhere. I didn't even see this brother coming. He didn't come at me face to face. He came out of me at nowhere and just, BAM! Pulled me over, and I came up. I was like, bro, why you do that to me? So my point is, while we doing all this, do we have a training facility where we are physically getting ourselves together, where we can combat, where we can tussle, where we can actually physically get prepared for war?
Okay, so a lot of camps, they teach the brothers.
Because I don't want nobody ever doing that to me again.
A lot of camps, they teach the brothers hand in hand. They teach them. We haven't done that yet. We're going to get to that. We're looking.
Yeah, I would like
for
a
some
gym
men
where we can actually
train us.
go to the gym, start training, because I should not have to get bulldozed over for giving my sister. This was here in Atlanta. For giving my sister a compliment. It wasn't his wife. It wasn't his girlfriend. I said, sister, your dreads are beautiful. And out of nowhere, some dude came in. Boom. Still don't know who this dude was.
Were they with each other?
I don't know. I came back and the cops, and you know what they said to me? They said, brother, all you did was give your sister a compliment. All you did was give your sister a compliment. So I shouldn't have to get trampled out of nowhere for giving my sister a compliment.
It's a curse for our men to look at each other side-eyed, to hate on each other. That's a curse from the Most High.
And the sisters told me, the black sisters told me, they said,
Deuteronomy,
you didn't do nothing.
Chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
So we used to be loving towards each other, but we're not no more because we're cursed. Read.
And very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
So now our eyes are evil towards our brother. So now I'm gonna hate on you because maybe the sister liked your compliment. I don't know.
It's in Atlanta. He might have been mad because you didn't compliment him.
Yeah, could be.
She did like my compliment.
He could have been like, damn.
Yeah, what about me?
She told me afterwards. She said you didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, so that's one of the curses.
This
your
was at
brother's
Lindbergh Station by the club over there.
Why you at Lindbergh Station? They're all homos over there.
See, he was mad you didn't compliment him. That's what it was.
So you had
my point is, if we're out here and we're doing what we're doing, we should find a facility where we need to start arming our brothers physically to get ready for this fight.
But in the meantime, you could just work out yourself, get yourself a little stronger. Yeah.
But I can't work out when I don't see it coming.
Read.
The more important fight.
That one I didn't see.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right.
Break that up.
Go ahead, break it up.
So the more important fight is a spiritual fight. We fighting a spiritual war out here. When that time comes, the Most High, He can put a spirit on you to know what you're doing, and you don't even know what you're doing. When it comes down to situations like that. More importantly, in the case that you're dealing with people that's not your people. Because like the brother brought out, that's just a curse right there. But what's gonna be more important is what you getting at is, you know, having a facility and things like that. We don't need that. We might need that, but this is a spiritual war. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Like I tell you.
Oh, my fault.
My fault. I just be.
Go ahead, read it.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4.
Bring it out.
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, the pulling down of strongholds.
Right.
That's right.
It ain't about really going to war with Esau. We're not doing it.
Verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ.
So what's more important is the spiritual fight that we fight. Because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
I got a precept for that.
Go ahead.
This First Timothy, First Timothy 6:12. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses.
Fight the good fight of faith. God, like the brother brought out. Like when you read Ephesians 6, it goes into, actually I'm gonna read it. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
Salaki, you know what the armor of the Most High is?
I do know.
His law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.